Well, welcome back, everyone. You know, nearly 1 in 5 adults live with some sort of mental illness, and here to provide a course for us to understand more about this is Erin Hardesty, the president and CEO of United Way of Greater Lima, and Donna Dickman, director of development at PASS. Welcome, ladies.
Thanks. Thank you.
All right, so this is a very important class. Tell us a little bit about this.
Actually, Donna can tell you all about it, but I know that, you know, the health, education, and financial stability is what our impact areas are. And health is not just physical.
Correct.
Mental.
Oh,
and because of COVID, it has gone up 25%, according to all of our, like, Cornerstone and PASS. It has really gone up since COVID.
Well, I would say the mental also affects the physical, right?
It does, absolutely. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
So, but this is the leader. She can tell you.
All right, leader.
She does a great
Tell
job.
us all about this class.
Well, at PASS, we've been providing this training since 2014. Really good information, and the fact is, we get a lot of prevention information about our physical health from the time we're in elementary school. We don't get this in school. We don't get this in middle school. We don't get this in high school. Back then. We're in schools now, but we as a generation didn't get that. So where can you get this information? It's formal education, and this is one of the places you can get that. So how can we maintain our own mental health stability, and how can we help others who may be struggling? That's what this class is all about.
Yeah. So who would be a perfect candidate for this class? Would it be just anybody, or leaders, or, you know, explain?
Man on the street, woman on the street.
Oh, there you go.
How about that?
That summed it up quite easily. You know, I was
good
thinking
for
like
everybody.
Yeah, well, I was thinking, you know, all employers and, like, you know, community members, caregivers, you know, so many, because I mean, but you are right, man or woman.
It doesn't
you know,
matter.
it doesn't matter, because we all struggle with some sort of mental issues, you know, throughout our life, and so a good way to deal with that is by taking a class to learn how to deal with that, I guess you could say.
Absolutely, and that's what mental health first aid does. It helps us understand and recognize signs and symptoms when a person may be struggling. So from the very early onset, which is always the best to get people help to turn it around faster, to where a person may be spiraling, to where a crisis situation, what can we do to be helpful? And then again, self-care. What can I do to make sure I take care of myself too?
Right, because you want to take care of yourself sometimes before you take care of others. It's kind of like the when you're on a plane, they say put on your own oxygen mask first and then help others. So you got to take care of yourself too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think a lot of especially women out there, they kind of forget about themselves, right? There's a lot of studies that say women forget about themselves to take care of others, but they really got to focus on themselves too.
Yeah, we have to spend that time, make sure that we're balanced and able to bounce back when we hit a wall.
Yeah, exactly. Now, there was a statistic that I read on there. It's about 123 people die by suicide each day. That is so sad.
It is so sad. Our local statistics show that Ohio is right up there among the top states. We just received a grant on our youth suicide prevention initiative because of the fact we're one of 8 counties in Ohio that has a higher rate for youth suicide.
Wow.
Something to be very concerned about. We need to really focus on that.
Yeah. Going back to the class, I mean, there's 3 learning options for the classes: virtual, blended learning, and in person. What is so? Can you kind of explain what some of that is?
Absolutely. So it's the same content. It just is, how are you comfortable getting this information?
Yeah.
Most people are more comfortable in person. It is an 8-hour instructional course, and there's organizations like the United Way. They've organized one for next week. We're very excited about it. It's full class. We can serve 12 to 40 people in a class, and it's just a great way to get engaged, get to learn about community resources.
And it's kind of how to interact with a person in crisis, common signs and symptoms, substance abuse as well, you know, trauma, addiction, you name it. So it kind of covers the whole kit and caboodle, if you could say, in an 8-hour class. And we want another 8-hour class, don't we?
Oh, we want a lot of 8-hour classes.
We want another one of those.
The United Way, for their generous support, we are able to train 500 people.
Wow, that's
And that's
awesome.
for this year. So we hope to get all those people in there.
All right, well, ladies, keep up the good work. I appreciate everything that you're doing. And if of course, if people want to, you know, learn more, the number was on the screen as well.
Sure, give me a call.
Yeah. All right, well, don't go away, because we'll have a look at the weather when we return.